How on earth do you get a lot of gems inside of Pets Go? Well, unlike other games that big games have made, in Pets Go you can actually not earn gems from just grinding in the game and breaking breakables that are on the floor, or from hatching eggs, or whatever methods of grinding there are in the game. There is only one way that you can get diamonds in the game without having to actually trade with people, and that is by purchasing them from the shop, from the Forever Pack, and from any other packs that they release in the future. So for example, as you can see right here, there is the Forever Pack, which they recently added into the game. If you buy it far enough, you can also get diamonds, and you could also get diamonds from buying them from the exclusive shop just by buying the packs itself. Or you could also buy the VIP Game Pass, which I explained about in another video, which I'm going to link in the description, but you could also get diamonds from this pack. So if you can't actually get diamonds from grinding in the game, how on earth are people getting millions of diamonds? Did they pay to win to get those diamonds, or did they get them from another method? Well, that is a great question that I'm going to be answering in this video, and I'm going to be showing you how you can actually earn yourself a bunch of diamonds and what the best way to get a lot of diamonds in this game currently is. First off, the first method I would recommend is going to require you to go into the trading plaza. Now, once you're in the trading plaza, what you want to do is actually go find an empty booth and put your booth down like I have right here. Then what you want to do is go onto the booth and just start listing random items that you have at 1 gem. So for example, I'm going to list all my goldfish at 1 gem. Not because the goldfish are worth 1 gem, they're theoretically worthless in this game currently, but the reason why you want to list stuff at 1 gem is because occasionally people will just randomly buy stuff because it's really cheap, and 1 gem for them is not a lot. Now you may be wondering, is 1 gem just a waste of time? Well, for people that already have a lot of gems, it is sort of a waste of time, so this is more of a method for new players in the game. But the reason why you want to list stuff for 1 gem is because you want to just start getting at least a little bit of diamonds come in, and when you have stuff up for 1 gem, randomly people may come by and just buy it just because it's cheap, and with that new gems that you receive, you could use that to start reinvesting. Which brings me to my second method that you should do. After you get the gems from selling those pets for 1 gem, you may be getting roughly 50, 100, 200, and whatever such, which you could use to go around and potentially buy people's pets for that cheap of a price and resell them for more. Now, of course, you do have to be careful with that, as not every pet that you buy is most likely going to make you a big profit, but some of them do make you some profit, and some of them actually lose you gems, so make sure to be careful. But yeah, you could go around the plaza, browse around, and potentially find good deals that you could buy for cheap and resell for more. Now, how will you know if it's a good value? Well, unfortunately, on the lower tier pets in the game, there is no wrap on the pets, so it doesn't actually let you know the current value that the pet is posted at. But once you get better at the game and you get better pets in your trading vicinity, you will see a wrap on the pet which will tell you the value that the pet is currently posted for. It is not the actual value of the pet most likely, but it will give you a good idea of how much the pet could be worth. And with that information, you could use that to sell it and buy it for cheaper and sell it for about the same as that value, or for more if it's a really rare pet. While for worser pets, you do have to do a little bit of research, which I personally don't really know how to explain, aside from going into the Big Games Discord server and asking about. Maybe they might know a little bit, or if there's trade value lists and whatever such, you could take a look at those and they might be helpful too. But pretty much with this method, you just go around trying to find good deals. Occasionally you'll actually find like a really good pet for 1 gem, 2 gems, whatever such, just because some people are just trying to get rid of it. They don't care about actually making a profit. Now, the next method is actually very devious and actually kind of disregarded amongst many players in the game, and that is by trading players and begging. Now, I'm not going to actually recommend doing this. I'm just going to instate it in the video for educational purposes. If you want to earn gems in the game and you don't currently have that much, or you just want to have fairly decent better pets, you could potentially trade people in the game. You can ask them for like fairly better pets like 100k, 200k, or you could ask them for a few gems and they might give it to you. Now, all I'm going to say is that is going to get you hated by many players in the game, as even I personally hate that. But if you're that desperate for gems, that is a method where you could actually earn some. Now, I do not recommend doing that method, but I mean, if you're that desperate for gems, that is a method in case you didn't already know. Anyways, that brings me to my next method, and that is by just buying the gems outright in the game. If you have a lot of Robux, or you want to just invest a little bit of Robux into the game and potentially use like a little bit of gems and trade it for more, you could potentially buy these packs in the game, get some gems, and use that equity or diamonds in this case, go around and do trading with it and potentially make more and more profit from a small investment. Now, if you are going to do that, my best recommendation is for you to buy the VIP Game Pass, which I also explained about in another video that I'm going to link in the description. And you could pretty much watch this video about the VIP Game Pass and learn why the Game Pass is beneficial. You also get gems from it, which is the initial point of this video. Now, if you don't want to pay to win, you don't want to beg people, you don't want to trade people in the plaza, how else can you earn gems? Well, unfortunately, as of right now in the game, the only ways to earn gems are either by trading, by buying them from the exclusive shop, or by just straight up begging, which is the same as trading them. They're giving you something, you're just not giving something back in return. But yeah, pretty much, there's only two ways to theoretically earn gems in the game right now. That is either by trading, or by buying them from the exclusive shop. Now, of course, there is other external ways you could earn gems, like telling jokes in the game, and people can donate you gems, or joining the Big Games Discord server, having fun, and potentially trying to like do comedy and get gems for that. Although that may be disregarded by the moderators because they generally do not like when people beg or hint at getting free gems, because other people do work hard for the gems, so I understand that. But if you do a little bit of comedy or whatever such and people like it, they might give you some gems for it. So that's a recommendation I could recommend to you to take a look into, but that is obviously optional as that's not really directly in the game associated, but it may help you, so I'm gonna throw that out there for educational purposes. You can go in their Discord server, have some fun, do a little comedy, and potentially people might give you gems. Although, do not ask for gems in there as that is not allowed according to the server. So I would recommend you do not ask for it, but you could get more gems from doing that. If you have zero and you don't know how to trade and you don't know how to do anything in the game really, you're new to the game and such, but that is a method where you could earn gems. Now, unfortunately, there isn't much ways you could earn gems in this game, so all the methods that I did recommend so far are probably something that you either have already done, might consider doing, or is kind of like nonsense. But if you guys have any other methods or questions, let me know in the comments so I can help other people in the future be able to earn more gems. And aside from that, thanks for watching this video, by the way. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the like on this video if it somewhat helped you, or if you want to help other people so they could find this video and so they could earn gems. But aside from that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. By the way, peace.